I was just in my house listening to my Will Smith CD.
What happened?
I don't know, because I was listening to my Will Smith CD.
And you were using a cassette player?
Yeah.
So no fucking wonder you weren't listening to your Will Smith CD. NPK. The NPK Show. NPK to all the listeners around the world. You're listening to NPK.
So this is podcast 135.
It is 2018.
Yeah, I'm back.
We made it.
Yeah, Steve made
Another
it.
year.
Just about. He had to cling on for dear life, but it pulled him through. It was a tough journey for 2017, but we actually managed to arrive here.
We did. At this place in 2018.
Yes.
So, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody.
All of our listeners.
Happy Hugmanay to all of my Scottish fans.
Hugmanay? Is that where you give me a hug?
Yeah. Oh.
Or is it Hogmanay?
Hogmanay, absolutely.
Did he actually eat hog
Happy
on
New
Hogmanay?
Year. No.
No.
Haggis.
There's no pig roast.
Haggis roast.
Haggis roast?
So do you have haggis on the roast dinners?
Well, for our international listeners,
turkey.
haggis is actually a Scottish delicacy of the innards of pigs.
The which of pigs?
The innards.
Is that the inside?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say that then?
Because it's the innards, it's cumulative innards rather than just the insides. Because it's not everything on the insides is like everything.
Yeah, but
Whereas
in what other
like,
context you used the word in it?
When you're talking about what's inside your body.
So I've got a lung innard side me.
No, they are your part of your
Anyway,
innards.
Welcome back to 2018. Happy New Year to everybody.
It's going to be a long year, this one.
Is it Happy New Year to everybody in America, Canada? Is it still the same word in?
Yeah. Just Happy New Year everywhere.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
I thought we would ask our listeners at the beginning of the podcast while it's still alert and listening and not sort of dozed off by the end of the podcast. We need a big favour. And there's a lot of you that download and subscribe. There's actually now, I'll give you some figures, we average now, for the last 3 months, over 35,000 downloads every month.
So what's that mean? So 35,000 people have downloaded
have listened to one of our podcasts.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
35,000 people are listening to me and you.
Each month, yeah.
Wow. I just don't know how they can put up with listening to you. I'm amazed at that alone.
Ditto.
Obviously, I'm only joking. That is some hell of a figure. And you know what I want to say? A big thank you to everyone.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Because we were meant to do this. So 2017, we missed the last 2 weeks because of me. It was my fault. I got this Australian flu. I've never even been to Australia. Yeah, so we got your fucking flu.
Yeah, so all you Australians, you have sent this flu over to the UK.
Yeah. What have we done? What have we done to piss you off? Because that was a horrible 2 weeks.
Let me tell you, the whole of the UK has been on its knees over this flu.
Oh, listen, it's a heavy flu because I never get sick. I've never had a day off work.
Was it just a man flu or was women affected?
Women and kids and everybody were affected.
Everybody was affected.
Yeah. My lot got it.
Apart from me.
Before. You did, lucky you jammy kid.
I've got a really good immune system.
Courvoisier, as a company, breathed a big sigh of relief when you didn't get the flu this Christmas. Like, shit, we were banking on tea to keep us afloat in 2017. Yeah. So they sighed a big sigh of relief. So Courvoisier, you're still rocking for 2018. But yeah, I was very ill, so we didn't manage to do our Christmas or our proper New Year podcast. And it was basically just to say thank you to everybody that's been listening. Thank you to everyone that downloads. We do really. Everyone just says it on the podcast or on the YouTube or whatever it is. But trust me, me and Thomas really, really appreciate it because without people listening, then there's no podcast, is there?
And to be honest, I really enjoy doing podcasts, and we've been doing it for some time now, and we've come a long way. We've invested our own time and money into it. The company's invested money into it, and it's given us a really good footing within our industry as well. It's given us a lot of respect. What we've gained from it is from having a powerful voice within our industry, and listening to a lot of other people's opinions and views and stuff, especially when maybe we might say some things that other people don't agree with or do agree with. Well, that's been key to the podcast, especially some of the controversial stuff as well.
Oh, we love the controversial stuff. More controversial stuff in 2018.
Yeah. And that's really grew our name as a company as well throughout the industry. Sorry, and it's been an exciting journey. We've now got a studio and we've got a booth and we've got some really nice equipment, and we enjoy doing podcasts. And it's become just more of at first it was just like an additional hobby as part of NPK, and now it's a designated job role to keep everyone
happy, and listening. I don't half get some abuse when there's no podcast. Yeah, so sorry about that. But what we would like you all to do for us is help us on our other social media. So with Instagram, if you're on Instagram, we'd love you to follow us at NPK_hydroponics. Yeah, Thomas has got his own private Instagram, which you will have to be accepted by, which is
Top Crop at 82.
And if they did that, type that in exactly, is it at Top Crop at 82, no underlines, right? Just one straight word?
Yeah, just one straight word. Yeah, cool. TOPCROPPER 82.
Cool, and that's how you follow Thomas. Thomas spends a lot of time doing the music on his Instagram and the day-to-day stuff of the work, and ours is a bit more about products and what's going on within the industry. So there's two very different Instagrams there for you to follow. But
a lot of our social life, what we get up to on our personal lives, on my stuff. Yeah. In maybe like we go to events or we'll go out for some team building skills or a good old hoo-ha down
knees
the
up.
Yes, that will be followed by me.
Okay,
and it's a lot more active.
It is. You love live. Yeah, you go live like 4 times a day.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
You do like a daily vlog, don't you?
Yeah, I got told I was a vlogger.
You're a vlogger.
Vlogger,
yeah.
A vlogger.
A vlogger.
Yeah, I can't remember what I called it.
Vlogger.
Yeah, I didn't really know what one of them was until somebody told me today.
Yeah, he's going to update his profile now. Professional vlogger.
Vlogger. I like to be vlogged.
Well, other statistics for the podcast.
Hold on, what's this podcast called?
This podcast is called... We actually came up with a name yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, and you've forgotten it.
Return... I don't know. You come up with the name.
Go on, say. Go on, you say...
You said the name and then I did something spectacularly amazing with it, and...
Now we've forgotten it.
Oh.
So this is podcast 135. Happy New Year.
No name. No name. Happy New Year.
The podcast with no name.
The podcast with no name.
Okay, that's what it's called now.
Yeah. We'll try and think of a song as well to come up with it. Oh, also, for 2018, we're doing a new intro. We haven't done it yet. We're going to do the
because
podcast
I
first.
hated Steve's one.
It was brilliant.
It was crap.
What do you mean? Why do you think
we've got we have actually got the new intro, haven't we?
Coach is just working on it.
Didn't we do it? Haven't we completed?
We've got to do your audio.
Okay, so come on, let's get back to what our show's about. So it's supposed to be a hydroponic show.
It is. 2018 is going to be a little bit of a change.
Oh,
we're now going to talk about politics.
Oh, you messing
in the Democratic Republic of Congo?
Really?
Yeah, that's every week's podcast from now on.
Wow,
the political situation. Which we know nothing about, so we won't be doing that. No, it's going to be a change, i.e. for the last 3 years, we've done a lot of talking about hydroponics, how to grow hydroponically, how to grow the tomatoes, the leafy green vegetables. We're UK-based, so we talk about legal plants. But 2018, there's a plant that we don't talk about how to grow because it is illegal.
What plant's this?
This is cannabis.
What? Have you just said the cannabis name?
I said the C word.
What, the C word?
The C word. That terrible word that we can not speak about on this podcast.
Can we speak about... Can we have a conversation?
That is exactly what we're going to do in 2018. We're going to be having a lot of conversations about cannabis, about its illegality. We're not going to tell you
illegality and
in the
legality.
UK and legality.
So we're going to talk about some laws.
Yes.
And some figures.
And the rights and the wrongs of those laws. Okay.
Be good if we could get some guests on to speak about
exactly
this.
What we'll be
really?
Doing.
Yeah. Oh, you're just pulling my leg.
We'll come back to that. I haven't stopped asking for my favours yet. I wanted everyone to follow us on Instagram, so please pause the podcast, go and follow us on Instagram. And also direct message us on Instagram. If there's something that we say on the podcast, it's the biggest platform for engaging with me and Thomas. If you send us a direct message on Instagram, it's going to get answered pretty quickly. You can also head over to the Facebook, NPK Technology. That's more, we answer questions on there as well through messages, but it's more, in 2018, we're going to make that a sort of a blog. So what we talk about on podcasts, what we talk about through the day, we're going to try our best to type it up and just give people loads of written information on Facebook. We're going to promote our YouTube channel on there. So if you haven't already, please go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. NPK Technology, the NPK Show. And we're on 478 subscribers at the moment on YouTube. Okay. And I would like to be on 500 before season 2 starts.
Okay.
The starting date for season 2, we're going to let you know. We're working on it at the moment. We're doing all of our script writing. We're getting all of our, where'd you call them? Not fixtures and fittings. I've just been talking to Barry builds, and he's talking about fixtures and fittings. We're getting all of our locations sorted, because we're going to be around the country a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot more coming up for season 2.
So if you haven't, and you haven't even seen season 1,
YouTube,
go and check it out on
NPK
YouTube.
Show.
It's quite funny, so we're told.
Yeah.
If you like the podcast, apparently. I'm sure you'll love the
And
YouTube.
what is it? Basically, it's 12 episodes. It's series 1, 12 episodes, ranging from between 15 minutes and about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's some introductions to the grow room, some different explanations on our views, on our takes on how to maybe build a grow room, look after plants, flower plants, veg plants, harvest.
All
sorts of bits and bobs, but we've tried to add a bit of comedy in there, a few other little subline stories, bit of music, bit of drama.
Make it entertaining.
Yeah, we've tried our best anyway, so if you feel a need, go on YouTube and have a little nose at that. It'd be much appreciated.
Would love a subscribe as well.
Yeah.
Because we do this show for the people that are partners with the show, and more subscribers means that they feel confident to invest in the show.
Yeah.
So we can make a bigger and better show for everybody that's watching. So more subscribers equals bigger and better show.
Yeah.
Obviously. So please do go over and just... we get loads of messages saying, "Oh, I want to buy off your website. I want to buy this. I want to buy that." And that's lovely. And if you do want to buy anything, head over to www.mpktechnology.co.uk. But the biggest thing that we ask, because it's free, is just follow us on Instagram, give us support on there. We can answer your questions, and head over to the YouTube channel and subscribe to us there.
Yeah,
we've got something big happening on YouTube as well as season 2 of the NPK Show.
Yeah.
The fastest growing the fastest growing hydroponics channel in the world.
Yeah.
If not the best.
Yeah.
We want to work on something a bit more personal, and it's going to be 4 episodes. It's going to be the Late Late Show with NPK, and we're going to be doing interviews, culture, politics, the industry. No, it's not going to be talking about how to grow hydroponically. It's going to be talking about every subject around the hydroponics and the cannabis industry.
Discussion and debate.
Exactly. We're having guests on. We have multiple guests on, and it's going to be live and so on and so forth. So we're working on putting that together for you all as well.
Yeah, we're investing some other cameras so we can put them actually in the studio, so we can have multiple angles that are stationary.
Yeah.
Multiple mics. So all of this stuff usually will actually help us gain and stuff like that, because we've used some sponsorship on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And we currently am reinvesting this so we can create a lovely platform for hydroponics and an integrated network between us all, a community. That's what we are.
And the point, if anyone's wondering, what's the point in all of this? The point is, me and Thomas and the NPK team.
Tell me, please.
We've got a voice, haven't we? And we want to be heard.
Yeah.
For Liverpool people, we want to be heard. We like to talk a lot. We want to be heard.
We love our own sound of our own voice.
We do. Obviously, nearly 4 years of podcasts, we do love the sound of our own voice. But there's a lot of bullshit in the industry, and because we love what we do so much, we want to push that bullshit as much out of our industry as possible. You never get rid of it completely, but the best way to have truth and honesty and integrity is to have truth and honesty and integrity as a company yourself. But also, if you make people so scared to bring out a shit product that they just don't bring out the product.
Yeah, because they know that it's going to be sort of like
exposed
on
the podcast and on YouTube, then that's what we want to do. We want to make it very hard for people to bring shit products and try and profit from this industry, which we love so much.
Okay,
so that's the idea.
So what's coming up for 2018 then?
Well,
what have we got in store?
Rewind. Christmas and New Year. I just wanted to know how you got on. How did, apart from all of the Courvoisier drinking and the non-flu that you didn't get,
you
get.
Yep.
What did you get up to over Christmas and New Year?
Basically,
is it a ballet? Can you even remember?
Oh, I went to a local pub at New Year, and I bought out the whole bar.
Oh, was this the whiskey?
Yeah. I bought basically everybody, well, practically everybody in the pub quite a few drinks. The bar was really cheap, to be honest, though.
Yeah,
it was shockingly cheap.
With good whiskey as well.
Yeah. I don't know if it was good whiskey. It all tasted the same after a few. And everybody ended up in a mess.
Yeah, it was as normally happens when they're out on a night.
Went back
out
to
with
my pals, had a good night, spent time with people who I like and love and care, and that was good.
Excellent. We had our staff night out at Christmas, didn't we?
Yeah,
we went out the Friday the 22nd. Wow. We invited. Well, our team has grown in 2017. We didn't realise quite how
24 people.
Yeah, 24 people. And that was an interesting table conversation when the first 16 turned up and we were already 2 over capacity. And we were like, oh, the other 8 are just going to be here soon. Make space.
So we actually had 2 tables, didn't we? Yeah. We all had our Christmas jumpers on because that's a rule of mine. That we all wear a Christmas jumper.
What's hilarious is that all the new staff that haven't been around for a while,
I know
they're all like, Christmas jumpers, you're taking the piss out of me. Just like they all did last year when the new staff from last year were coming out with us. And they're like, nah, you're taking the piss. I'm going to be the only bellend that turns up in a jumper. I'm like, no, listen, I'm being serious. If you don't turn up in a jumper, one, you'll look like a divvy. 2, you'll be buying the whole dinner. And trust me, you don't want to be buying the whole dinner.
No, you don't want to be doing that.
So it goes on.
Yeah,
you're taking the piss. Weeks are getting closer. 5 days before the night out, they all come in and go like, shit, I haven't got a jumper.
Then they all come in on Christmas Eve, on the day before the night,
flapping.
All with the same Christmas jumper.
Because
then they all run back out.
Yeah,
they all had to run back out and go and buy different ones. Yeah.
And then it turned into Christmas sweater, Christmas jumper, and one managed to get himself a Christmas
Shall we tell them what happened actually in the hotel?
Go on.
So basically, we booked the presidential suite at the Shankly Hotel, and I told everyone to come and meet me there. So there was about 17 people in this room, smoking heavily.
How many were in the jacuzzi?
Me.
You.
Just me.
You owned the jacuzzi?
Yeah, whiffing. And the next thing...
Oh, yeah.
The manager, the other 2 managers, so there's Frey standing outside. So we went out, opened the door. The fog has just hit them in the face. And then out we've come one by one. You should have seen the faces on them when 17 people come walking out the front door. And he's like, oh my God, I can't believe this. I've just said to everyone, quick, go. I've said to him, I promise you, I give you me word. I was just meeting up here. He's like, okay. And it was all good then, to be honest.
We were all good. We did have somewhere to go back and sleep. And it was a lovely hotel room as well. Yeah. It was the Shankly Hotel, beautiful hotel in Liverpool.
Everyone had a good night as well.
Oh, the best.
Yeah.
All went out for we had the food and then we went out for drinks afterwards.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, it was good fun.
So, new staff. We just talked about new staff and their jumpers. We have got a good few new staff.
Yeah, a few new members of the team.
They went through their induction in December of 2017.
Yeah, we had to flog them.
We did.
And initiate them.
Yeah.
Burn them with hot pokers and stuff like that.
Yeah, cats and nine tails.
Yeah, NPK initiation is really, really severe. It's like SAS stormtrooper shit.
Oh, worse.
But
because they've got to remember that the life that they see or they saw before they got a job with us isn't actually the life of NPK. That's the 1% that you get to enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
All
the rest is being tortured and whipped.
Why have you always got a smile on your face when you see tortured and whipped?
I don't know.
And you sort of glaze over.
That BDSM, CDSM or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
CDBSM.
You get into you just got onto Snapchat, haven't you? I wondered why all this.
Oh yeah, I'm on Snapchat
youth
now as
was
well.
coming out.
My Snapchat name's Top Cropper.
Ooh, you're hitting it with the youth, are you?
Yeah, doing well.
JJ's doing a terrible job of answering that phone.
JJ, you know the phone, mate.
He's one of our new staff.
Yeah, JJ. Yeah, so as I was saying, the initiation was just, don't know how JJ got through it.
No, that initiation there is Barry's actually ringing the phone now, and when JJ gets to the bottom of the stairs, Barry just rings the phone, so we just see how many times he can get JJ to run to the top of the stairs before he pisses off. No, we've got JJ. He is the beard _NPK on Instagram if you want to follow him. Barry is he's like a new member of staff, isn't he? He's come back in off his Christmas holiday.
He's woke up
off a spa break. He's woke up, and he's like an invigorated person.
Yeah.
He's like all guns blazing.
He
now.
even fixed the speaker that he broke.
Normally that would take 2 weeks. He did 2 jobs today.
Wow.
Barry built twice today.
Wow.
Can you remember it in 2016, 2017? That would have taken him 2 weeks.
Easy.
He'd have spent a week planning himself.
Yeah, proper planning, getting himself ready.
Yeah. We have got Morgan.
Yeah.
He is a very good.
He's the youngest member of our team, isn't he?
He's a puppy.
He's a
puppy. He's a puppy.
Oh,
you can follow him at Morgan PK.
Yeah, he's a bit of new life for us.
Yes, he is.
Isn't he?
Are we including Coatsy in this new member staff type thing?
He's what
Look at him with a sly grin.
He's what you'd call an attachment.
Yeah.
Military strategical attachment. He's one of our secret alliances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good alliance as well.
Very good. Yeah, he is part of the NPK team.
Yes.
Coatsy is our ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does all the music. You'll have heard his music at the very beginning.
Everything
of the
to do with sound, everything that you hear from NPK from now, well, for the past
3 months.
Yeah, past 3 months, has all run through Coatsy.
Coatsy's in his left ear, out his right ear.
And if you're into music, check him out on YouTube and on the Instagram and that. It's Coatsy.
Coatsy Beats.
Coatsy. My man Coatsy.
We have got a member of staff that's not on Instagram. He's a social media hermit. His name's Jalal.
Yeah.
But he is a
NPK
absolute
guru.
Stormtrooper of a worker.
Yeah.
You've never seen anybody graft more than my man Jalal.
Yeah. He's 7'3".
He's a big guy.
Yeah, 7'3", and he can pick up 7 bags of cocoa with one arm. He's amazing.
Blindfolded.
With
his right hand behind his back.
So, yeah, that's Jalal. He's a really good old friend of mine as well.
Yeah.
I've known Jalal. Me and Jalal used to shit green many years ago together. Yeah, so we grew up from...
Isn't it mad how...
Little toddlers. We grew up in the same street together.
Yeah.
Facing one another. So
we've grew our team. It's going to get one more bigger. One more bigger. We are going to get our IT guy.
New IT.
Yeah. He's going to do everything. We don't know who he is yet, but he's coming. If you do IT, graphic design, and all that palaver, then get on me on Instagram and DM me. Tell me what you're about.
Tell us. We need you.
We do. So, anyway, that's the new staff. You've had it rough in December from us. So there's a little bit of love, and it's back to being rough now.
Yeah.
Nano 2018. I just wanted to give a little shout out to Nano. It's a nutrient company, if you haven't heard about it. They do nanoparticles. It's our company. And we, over the last 2 years, we've been marketing it organically. We believe that a product, when it's good enough, will be spoken about by the people who use it, and that is enough to get it out there. And we're going to continue to allow it to grow organically. But it takes time. Yeah. And it just makes me realise as well that even though we slate marketing and in terms of pushing it in your face, and ours is the best thing since sliced bread, and where, that they just
marketing speaks. It really does. It does. And if you've got a product and you do want to promote it, you do need to market it good.
Yeah.
And I think the key is how you market it. Like, you can be very pushy, or you know, you can go with certain companies who don't believe in all their products as well, who don't have a good ethos on business, maybe. So we've learned a lot of stuff through producing a product ourselves. Wow, what a roller coaster ride, Stephen. From packaging to development to
taking it out there and being out on the road.
Yeah, just that we're still doing now. We've got me and you and Jay are out next week, is it?
Week after.
Week after
We're
next.
in London.
We're on the road. But what we've got to remember is that takes time and toll on the shop that we're trying to run as well. So what we've realised is that we're going to try and outsource some help from that.
We are.
Which are close friends to us.
Yeah. And Thomas is very good at juggling. So 2018, his main goal is to teach me to juggle.
Yeah. So instead of us taking on 1,000,001 jobs, let's outsource some of these jobs to our family, to our friends, and the people who are here closest to us, so we can all help one another.
Yeah.
Do a lot better. Exactly. And that's what we're going to do.
And if you have not used Nano yet, we do a nano iron and a nano silica. And how you're going to get your hands on this product as a sample from us is you're going to go to your local grow shop and you're going to say to them, I would like a sample of Nano. Can you please get in touch with Nano and ask for them to send you a few samples to the shop, and you'll be able to collect it from the store.
Yeah, we will send it direct to that shop, wherever it is, whether it's in
London, Scotland, Wales,
Brighton,
anywhere. We'll send it to that store. But you're going to get the samples from the stores from now on.
Bradford, Manchester,
everywhere.
Peckham,
Cheetham Hill.
Yeah.
Where is that? I don't know where that came from.
Cheetham Hill.
Yeah, is that London?
Hey, where's Cheetham Hill from, Coatsy?
I don't even know where that came. I'm sure. Have I heard it in a song or something? Cheetham Hill. I've heard it in a song. I don't know where it is.
Manchester.
Is it? Is that where it is? Okay. Who lives there? Why have I thought of it?
It's just that
is it a lyric on a Bugsy song?
Yeah, it's an estate, isn't it? Oh. It's like a rough estate. You don't fuck with the Cheetham Hill boys.
Okay. Well,
because they'll just get you, mess you up.
Yeah. Big up to Cheetham Hill then.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So from everybody, it's just hi.
NPK in 2018 as the shops. If the superstore has been going under major renovations. We've got new internet now as well.
Yeah, wow.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
No, the internet over here was proper wooden.
Yeah.
And we haven't been able to
wind the wheel up at the back door or something.
Some of the live stuff was going a bit wrong as well.
Yeah,
so
it's a nightmare.
That's good. And we've got all new displays and the shop's looking good. The new lads have been working hard on getting it ready just before Christmas. So the Wirral store in the Wirral, in Morn, is now up and running, and we would love, if you're in the area, if you're in the Wirral area and you listen to the podcast, make sure you come in and check the store out.
Come along and say hello.
And what else is happening for NPK in 2018?
Oh, what about us sitting on a big fancy yacht?
Oh, that's Cannabis, isn't it? Cannabis, which is in March, the 11th, 12th and 13th. We're back. Are
you sure it's the 11th, 12th and 13th? I don't think it is.
Well, you told me the right date yesterday.
The 9th or something.
I think that's what I told you.
Oh, my God.
11th, 12th and 13th.
See, no.
It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes,
on that weekend.
And it's the 9th, 10th and 11th.
Okay.
If I'm right.
Let's find out. Let's get my calendar.
Yeah, I've got an iPad there with a calendar thing on it.
A calendar thing? Oh, that's the weather. See how my finger automatically goes to the weather?
That's because you got one of them crappy Google phones.
No, that's because we should always be checking the weather. Making sure our highs and our lows
I don't care what the weatherman says. If the weatherman says it's raining.
Right. March on the 9th, 10th and 11th.
Boom. And that's why I'm T and he's D.
Yeah, but next year, it's on.
Oh.
The 11th, 12th and 13th. See?
There you go.
See? I was just getting people super ready for 2019.
So yeah, we are going to be on our luxury yacht once again. Thank you, my friend.
Yes. Are we having a boat party?
No.
That's no for Sergio.
Mm-hmm.
That's no for Sergio. It's just going to be nice, quiet, calm, relaxed.
No, we're just going to have a few drinks and that, because it's our time to have some fun as well.
Bond.
Yeah. We're doing some male bonding.
None of this BDSM shit, though. You can leave all that shit at home.
Well, you was the one in the jacuzzi last time with Geordie.
Oh, listen, when there's a jacuzzi on a boat in the middle of the fucking Mediterranean, you make sure you're in it. It was freezing as well.
So if you don't know what Cannabis is, it's it's a large indoor
number 1 or number 2
cannabis
conference in Europe.
It's in Catalonia.
Yeah,
Barcelona. Yeah. And it's on for 3 days. It starts on a Friday, finishes on a Sunday.
Yeah. We got a bit carried away last year because we had a boat.
Yeah.
And we
got rotten
went
stinking
mad.
drunk. Yeah.
But this year, actual work is going to take place.
Yeah, we're going to do some work. We've been threatening to do some work this year.
Yeah.
It's a possibility, that.
2018, year of the work.
Yeah, year of the work.
So keep an eye out for that. We're going to aim to make that the last episode of season 2, the NPK show. So keep your eyes out.
We will be doing some live streams from there as well.
Of course, we'll be doing a bit of podcasting from there as well.
Yeah,
we're actually going to do some work. We're going to dedicate a whole day to you. Yeah, and to letting you know what's going on in Barcelona, Cannabis.
Yeah.
The podcast in 2018. I am actually really excited for the podcast in 2018. So we went from in 2017 all the way up until September. We were averaging 20. We've been increasing each month, but it was going from 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,000 downloads. And then something that we did in October, I don't know what it was again, but October, November, December, we hit 30, 35 and 38,000 subscribers. Coaty's pointing at himself because that's when he came on board. All of his fans migrated over to our podcast.
Yeah, we got all Coaty's fans.
So December we had 38,000 downloads as well.
Wow.
So January I'm looking for that 40,000 mark.
Wow.
And it just gave us it's reinvigorated us.
How
made
long
us
do you
realise
reckon we're going to get a million soon?
Well, last time I checked on all-time downloads for the amount of, I think, 3.5 years we've been doing it now, we were on about 680,000
really
downloads. So I'm thinking,
because I'd love us to get to 1 million. That would be
there'd
cool.
be a nice little
that'd be cool.
1 million downloads.
1 million people have listened to us.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
Are you messing me?
Well, hopefully at the end of this year, maybe start of 2019, we'll have 1 million people. Yeah,
that'd be cool. That
well, if you think 40,000 downloads, 40,000 times 12, you're going to get over 400,000, which is what we need.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed for 2000. This could be the year of the mill.
Yeah.
Be interesting. But we are going to get more guests on.
Yeah.
So next week, AutoPot are bringing Grown Blue powdered nutrients. They're good friends with the Jungle Boys. They'll be coming over talking about what the state of cannabis is in the US.
I'm looking really forward.
You're really looking forward.
I'm looking really forward. I'm really looking forward. To
what year? 2022.
It's going to be some interesting conversations because you know what? It's topics that I really enjoy talking about, and you know we're an adult show. We are a controversial show. We are the people's show, and we're here to talk about things that are going on. It's not just about hydroponics, it's about whatever we decide we're going to talk about on that day. If we want to talk about some of the atrocities that's been going on in the world, we will do. If we want to pay homage to some poor person's cat who's died of bone disease, we will do, because it's our show and we can do what we want to do.
What makes you think of this shit? Pay homage to a poor person's cat that died of a bone disease. I mean, I'm laughing. Do you actually know somebody whose cat's died of a bone disease?
Yeah,
recently?
it did actually.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah. God bless Alfie. He's gone to cat it.
If you've actually just thought that off the top of your head, there's something really wrong in your head, you know. It's very strange. But of course we will pay homage to that poor person's cat that died of bone disease. Oh, what goes on in that head of yours?
But basically, yes, so we're going to talk about some interesting topics to do with cannabis, all associated with cannabis throughout the UK, throughout the world, the globe, actually.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of newspapers talking about. We're not going to get into it because it's going to be we're probably going to talk about.
But actually, it's going to be real good fun, to be honest, because we're going to pull out some newspaper articles.
Yeah.
We're going to make some quotes on what the government, the police, Merseyside police have had to say about cannabis.
Yeah.
Durham police, because there's different perspectives from police forces in the UK. We're going to talk about that because that's really been interesting me lately. On
how different agencies, how different businesses.
Well, these corporate companies, because Merseyside Police and Durham Police are two different companies. Yeah, you can check that on Companies House, which is registered for all businesses in the UK. Like you can check the NPK.
Yeah.
And I'm just interested in to go a little bit deeper on how they can have completely sort of different views and opinions on the same law, and have different rules and regulations.
I believe Durham police have said that they're not actively seeking out people who grow cannabis in the UK.
Because it's pointless.
Small scale.
Yeah, it's a waste of time.
They're more after the big warehouse type scale.
Yeah, the people who are, commercially grown cannabis and the effects that has because of the different impacts, maybe crime and stuff like that, and drugs and whatever. So we're going to investigate that. We're going to look at some statistics about maybe crime rates in relevant areas to cannabis seizures. We're going to look at some medical statistics. And
well, talking about medical, just dead quickly, you've reminded me. When I did that podcast with Jason from AutoPot, and CBD Hempire was struggling to get the license. Well, good news, they got the license back for 2018. So if there's potential that we might be able to go and visit them and either do a podcast with them or maybe even take the YouTube show to them and do a tour of the facility. So fingers crossed we can make that happen. It's actually in St. Helens.
Is it? Okay, cool.
So it's local to us in Liverpool. Some people I've got in touch with in July, GH, General Hydroponics, who just sold out to... Oh, actually, I'm allowed to use whatever word I want, but I'm going to take that word out. They haven't sold out. They have just sold to the Hawthorne Group. So GH is now owned by the Hawthorne Group. And I've got Larry coming over. He's going to speak to us about the sale of GH, of his company.
I never put my phone on
3.5 years, and you've still... I haven't put your phone on silent.
Because you were supposed to remind me.
Well, let me just make sure mine's on silent as well before I get collared. I just don't get called. I'm not as popular. But yeah, Larry from GH is going to talk about selling his company, talk about the future of GH and what he thinks about everything. That's in July. We've booked that in. We've got Grow and Bloom. They'll be on next week talking about everything that we just mentioned before, the cannabis industry, their nutrients, Jungle Boys. We've got Indica Mob. She's an Australian girl. Very, very popular on Instagram. So she's going to be doing a Skype, talking to us about cannabis in Australia. She tours the world. Very, very popular. She's just lost her Instagram from 115,000. She got deleted by Instagram because of her cannabis posts.
Really?
Yeah. So if you go and follow Indica Mob on Instagram, help her get back up to where she wants to be. She's going to be on the podcast hopefully in the next few weeks when we sort out this Skype conversation. We've got Dr. Frank, who's a big person in California. He was a medical doctor. He's now a big advocate of, he still is a medical doctor, a big advocate of cannabis, believes that medicinal cannabis is just basically is the world, and has got some interesting thoughts on cannabis, goes around promoting cannabis use. California now fully recreational, completely fully, everything about cannabis, it's just as easy to go and buy a bottle of bud as it is an ounce of kush. So California is leading the way. Wow. So they're big up to all the people listening in California. If anyone that is listening in California as well, make sure you get us some messages.
Please do.
Is this a good thing? Is it a bad thing?
Tell us some stories. Yeah, tell us some of your stories.
We'll read them out. And if they're good enough stories and you've got a lot to talk about, we might even get you on the podcast as a guest. We've got a guy from LA called Bentley Rowland. He's a cannabis photographer, plus he's a connoisseur and he's a specialist roller. So he's like rolls these crazy joints, takes pictures of them, and is a cannabis connoisseur. So he's going to be on the
So
show.
We've got a few different opinions.
We have
a few different takes on cannabis.
Yeah, and we've got, and the point of that is we've basically, now that we've put the word out, we want to get guests, and we can, now you don't have to travel all the way to Liverpool to be on the podcast. If you want to be on the podcast, please send us a message. Let us know what you want to talk about, whether it's to do with growing hydroponically, whether it's to do with cannabis, whether it's to do with anything in our industry. Let us know. And
whether it's to do with anything.
Yeah, just
message us and we'll have a chat.
Yeah. So there's some guests. If you want to be a guest, please get in touch and we will see what we can do about getting you on the show. What else is there? NPK. Oh, yeah. I don't even think I've told you about this yet. CANNA Day, 23rd of January.
Oh, yeah, my birthday.
Yeah. Michaela's coming.
Yeah.
She will be bringing the whole CANNA team, the whole CANNA, everything. It's like a big festival when CANNA come to town.
Well, I'm going to put that out on my social media.
Yeah, so make sure you're all at the shop on the 23rd of January. CANNA will be there. Lots of free giveaways, lots of food, lots of drink, music. It's going to be a good day.
Yeah.
And then A month after that, we have just booked DNA Mills. They're going to come and do their Mills Day on the 21st of February, which is a Wednesday.
Okay.
So they're going to be there talking about everything DNA Mills. And I have also just booked DNA Mills to come and do a podcast about their nutrients and what's going on in the US.
Cool. So it's going to be busy.
It's a busy 2018. Hopefully, we're going to wrap it up with a trip to Las Vegas. We need to get you down to the London capital.
If anybody's got any
interview.
any top tips on how I am going to get into
smuggling is also acceptable.
Yeah, the US. Because I have to go to this interview at the London Embassy.
To get your
Esther approval.
Do you reckon we could?
Because I have a criminal record, unfortunately.
Yeah. That time you throttled that shit.
Well, it's only unfortunate because I'm going to go to Las Vegas. I'm not really arsed.
Yeah, all this jumping through hoops you've got to do to go to Las Vegas Cannabis Conference.
Yeah.
Well, 99% we're going to be there in November. It's around November 13th. It's very close to my birthday, so Thomas obviously be taking me for my birthday.
Well, if you can help me get into the country, I'll pay.
Okay, deal.
That's a deal.
That's a pod. Listen, let's slap hands so everyone can hear that. Handshake.
Yeah.
That's a handshake. Thomas is paying. I've just got to get him into the country.
I've always wanted to go.
Any smugglers, get in touch, DM me at NPK _ hydroponics. Let me know how you do it. Right, that's us.
Thank you.
First podcast of 2018. Thank you, as always, for listening. I have been Stephen.
And I have been Thomas.
And we will see you all next week with Veg and Bloom talking about powdered nutrients, cannabis, and the US.
Whoa, it's going to be fun.
It is. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.